But the Philippines, I think there's great beaches here in Thailand, but I think there's more in the Philippines. Like, oh, I went to Boracay, I mean, like a lot more. Like, I think I could probably spend a solid 2 months going from beach to beach to beach in the Philippines. You know,
Is it okay if I record you for the YouTube channel?
you can record me all day and all night.
You give me permission?
I give you permission.
Okay.
I'll run away if I don't like it.
You're gonna run away?
If I don't like it.
I'm fast, I'll catch you.
All right.
All right, look, welcome to the channel.
What's up, man? Good to run into you here.
Good to run into you. You know, I don't know you, I just met you, but I recognize you from YouTube.
Yeah. Maybe this is a bad spot.
It's okay. Would you like to introduce yourself for everybody?
I'm Brian, Greeny Travels. I make videos mostly in Southeast Asia. I try to make some other places, but the interest level is far less when I do a video in Europe than Southeast Asia.
Okay. So like I say, is that how old are you? Where are you originally from?
59 from Detroit, Michigan area.
Okay.
Yeah.
And well, we're here in Bangkok right now.
Yep.
Now, like I say, is I've seen you on YouTube previously. You popped up on my feed because you were down in Dumaguete.
I was. So is that when I first started popping up when I was in Philippines? Is that how I kind of got on your
You'd popped
radar?
up before. You'd
Okay.
popped up before, but you were popping up even more.
Yeah.
And so I was like, this guy's in Dumaguete. I wonder what he thinks about Dumaguete coming from Bangkok.
Yeah. Yeah.
What'd you think about it?
Dumaguete was okay. I'll say my first day there, I went into a mall, boom, power went out. Like immediately walking in there, and I said something to the girl there, and she said, "Oh, it happens all the time." Then like 5 minutes later, it came back on. So, you know, it's not like I didn't hate it or nothing. I like sometimes going to outdoorsy type things. I rented a motorbike. I went up in the mountains and had beautiful views. So I really, when I travel, I enjoy doing that type of stuff too. As like a base to like live there, I feel like, you know, the internet. I had an issue one day with my internet. My package on my phone died. I went to like 20 different coffee shops. I couldn't get internet anywhere. Nobody would put me on internet. So it's just, it's a little tougher to stay there, I think, as a base than somewhere like this area in Bangkok where you got everything.
Yeah.
But as far as going for short stints, I like that type of stuff. You know, I like the outdoors a lot. I like to go in mountains and get great views and go hiking and things like that. So that was cool for that type of thing.
You know, by the way, is that I'm not going to BS you. I don't watch your channel, but I did watch that video where you was on a motorbike and you went up to, I guess, up into the mountains.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was curious what you thought about the Philippines, about Dumaguete,
Yeah.
but not just Dumaguete, but the Philippines, coming from Bangkok.
You know what's funny about that video, me going up on the motorbike in the mountains?
Yeah.
Is I wiped out and I got some footage of that, but I didn't put that in there
Yeah.
because I didn't want the people I rented the bike from like knowing.
They might know now, Brian,
They ain't
but it's
gonna
too
know
late.
now, too late now, shit.
Yeah.
But you know, it was okay. I was going like 3 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Because there was I got up there and the road started getting messed up and there was a huge crack in the pavement up there. So I moved over to avoid the crack. And then there was another crack with a bunch of grass growing out, and bam, it just slid under. It wasn't anything big deal. I think there was a little scratch, but a whole incident happened when I turned the bike in, so they never noticed it. I went to turn the bike in. I extended it one day. So one day later, I go to turn the bike in. The shop's closed. It's not there anymore. I'm like, how am I supposed to turn this bike? This pure Filipino type of stuff. Like, I was here yesterday. Now it's already, we've moved somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm trying to call them. My phone's not working. Some lady figured it out for me, and I followed her to the new shop and turned the bike in. And so they never even like looked at the bike and noticed a little scratch that I did. So it's all good.
Just a little scratch, no
Yeah.
big deal.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. So yeah, I mean, I decided I liked Makati area where I was staying, but it was a Greenbelt or something like that.
Okay.
Greenway somewhere.
Yeah.
A lot of shopping, very similar to this Pong area where you just met me, with lots of restaurants. You know, best of both worlds. So I like that.
So, you know, there's a lot of guys, though. I think maybe women also probably watch your channel, okay? And, you know, maybe there's some people that from my channel who haven't watched your channel, okay? You know, maybe if we could save some fellas, some ladies a little bit of money. So what it's all about, you know? it sounds like to me that you're not a Philippine type. You're not the type that likes the Philippines. You like not to live there, okay? And so what I'm getting at is this, is that if you got somebody back in the U.S. or you got somebody back in Europe, and they're looking right now, they're watching these YouTube videos, the ones that you make, the ones that I make.
Yeah.
And they're trying to decide how to spend their money. You know, should I get a ticket going to Bangkok? Should I get a ticket going to the Philippines? I mean,
I get asked that type of question as far as people wanting to know how far their money's going to go, and like every single situation is like different. It's not one size fits all. So
Yeah.
It just depends what you want to do. So I've never lived in the Philippines, even though I've had a couple trips there that I've traveled to a lot of different places. And, you know, there's a lot of places here in Thailand that you could make, you know, I was just talking to this girl last week about $1,000. Like, yeah, you can make that work in certain areas, spending on certain things, but living in like Makati, BGC, here in these neighborhoods that I'm in right now in Bangkok, that's never going to work. You know, you need, for a single guy, $2,000, maybe $2,500 a month
Yeah.
to live comfortably. You know, people ask about the rents. You could pay $150, $200 a month US. You can spend $5,000 a month here. So,
so you're here in Bangkok though. You've chosen Bangkok as your base.
right now, but I live 20 kilometers south of Pattaya. Maybe you want to show what's going on here. You don't care about that?
Nah.
People might wonder what the hell's going on.
They're playing basketball.
No,
or volleyball.
it's
racquetball.
No,
What is it?
it's like a ball they kick, like volleyball with their feet, kicking a little ball over the net.
Hacky
They're
sack?
pretty talented.
Hacky sack?
It would be sort of like that, but a ball with holes, plastic ball with holes.
Or pickleball? We'll keep going down the line.
All right,
Eventually-
whatever. I don't know the
whatever,
name.
that's
There
it.
is a name.
Yeah,
There is a
yeah.
name. So, anyways, yeah. So, I mean, I think same thing as I do here. Don't say I wouldn't go to the Philippines, because what I liked about some places in the Philippines is less pollution than Thailand. So, if I ever did relocate, I would think I would base in Makati, and I would do just like I do here, travel to like different beach areas, go to Boracay. I've been to Coron, Boracay, I've been to El Nido, I've been to different places around Philippines. So I would travel and still see, you know, I like different islands. There's a bunch of, there's a few more islands that I would like to see in the Philippines that I haven't been to yet.
But you choose Bangkok or you choose Thailand. Basically, you choose it over the Philippines. Okay, you choose it as your
Yeah, I think there's
primary
certain
place.
things as far as infrastructure.
Well, why? Why do you choose this place?
Oh, I love here, like the BTS, the subway, just how I can get all over. I had a harder time in Manila getting around.
Okay.
Especially if I got out of, you know, the Makati, and I remember we're trying to figure out how to get back, and, you know, taking a taxi, then dealing with some of those taxi drivers. You know, it's just a lot easier to get around here as far as the infrastructure goes. You know, you got tuk-tuks, you got bot buses like Suntaos, you got the BTS, there's just so many ways to get around. And then when I was living out where I was living earlier, I had a motorbike and a car. So it was, you know, it's similar to if you're out in the outskirts in the Philippines. I would drive a car, I would drive a motorbike.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. But to be in the city living, Bangkok is easier than Manila, in my opinion.
So pretty much you're saying is that you feel like it's you've got more comforts here.
Yeah, definitely. As far as somebody like me that's doing YouTube like you, that wants to explore tons of different neighborhoods and areas, I can get around much better. I wouldn't be happy about driving here or the Philippines. Like yesterday, I took my motorbike out, and I only went a couple of neighborhoods down, but coming back, got stuck in this traffic here, trying to squeeze through cars and everything. I mean, and same thing in Manila. Like I don't think I'd be comfortable driving around very often on a motorbike or in a car in Manila. But here, the public transportation is just far superior.
Okay. Well, you know what? I think that's a great explanation.
Yeah.
I do appreciate you for it.
Yeah, and it's not like I picked here over the Philippines. I had never been to the Philippines till after I was already living here, so I didn't know anything.
So you came here first.
Yeah, I had been on trips here. I've been to Hong Kong. I've been to different places
Okay.
around Southeast Asia, and I've been to many countries in the world, but, you know, I just know that this is a great base. You know, I love the food. Like my girlfriend, she's nice. There's a lot of pretty women and I'm short. So for me, and it'll probably be the same in the Philippines, but I just never traveled there before. But for me, as a guy that's 5 feet 5 inches tall, I'm like Will Chamberlain here. No, I'm joking, but I'm not sure. You know, like you're tall, like you're probably tower over most of the people you meet here that are Thai.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this, but that's interesting. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Yeah.
You clarified is that this was the place that you first came to.
Right.
Okay. And so I guess maybe because of that, that's the place that you fell in love with first.
Right.
Is it fair to say that you fell in love with Thailand?
You know, yeah, I do love it here as far as places to live. Like when I go back to America, every time I go and it gets to be a shorter time, I'm just bam in a rush.
Did you miss it back in America?
No, not
You don't
at all.
miss it?
No, not at all.
Why not?
I just something about this place. It's just the people are friendly, the variety of food. It's just living in a big city. Maybe I would like living in New York if it seemed safe like it does here, and if it didn't get cold. Like just everything is perfect here for me.
Well, you're from Michigan, so it gets very cold.
Right,
there.
and I hated it.
Yeah.
I'm like, screw that. But I like just the variety of the big city. I meet so many people. Like I met you today.
right,
Every
yeah.
day I'll meet a new person. Like, for me personally, from doing YouTube, I meet so many people, and like I'm a people person. I meet different people for lunch all the time. We just, just afford me that opportunity. If I was in America, all my friends there are still working, or they were when I retired. It's like, what do I do? Like, here everybody's retired or on holiday, on vacation.
But you never get homesick though. You're never sitting in the bed alone one night and you're thinking, I do miss the snow. Just for like, I like to see it.
No, I never missed the snow. In fact, I was home in May and it was cold shit for me. So no.
So there you go. So you're perfectly happy.
That was May. It was warm.
So look, man. I don't want to keep you no longer. You were so kind to take the time. I mentioned you and your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Y'all were going looking for a Japanese restaurant.
Right.
And I really appreciate you taking the time. You didn't have to do it.
No, I like talking to people.
Yeah. Two last questions, and then we're done. And by the way, guys, check this guy out. If y'all haven't checked him out yet, check him out. Greeny Travels, is that correct?
Greeny Travels, yeah.
Is it fair to say that you're a top authority on Thailand? I would say so.
I mean, I've been here 5.5 years. I mean, I know, I've had a lot of people reach out to me. Hey, why don't you do consultations like this person, that person, whatever? And I'm like, I just talk to them on the phone, whatever. Just WhatsApp me, and I talk to them, and whatever. I mean, maybe I should do that. It seems like when I do talk to people, like I can answer a lot of questions, but I haven't turned that into like a business or anything. I just whatever. If you got a question, ask me a question, whatever. Just send me an email, whatever. I try to get back to most everybody I can.
So the last two questions. What's your favorite thing about the Philippines, and what's your favorite thing about Thailand?
You gonna edit this in case I take like 10 minutes to answer? Like if I just sit here and like.
Well, of course, yeah. I'll cut out the.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? They're similar and different in different ways. You know what I mean? Like definitely Thailand. I love the food. Like there's so much besides. I love Thai food. So besides just the Thai food, here in Bangkok you got so much Japanese, so much everything. The thing I didn't like about some areas in the Philippines was there wasn't a lot of different variety of food, and the Filipino food that I had, it was hit and miss. Some places I had some like that chicken
Inasal?
I had that one was good, and there's another one like a dark brown gravy.
Adobo?
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, you like
but
adobo?
I had a lot of but I had a lot of things that wasn't, where here like it's more spot on, like everything I like. You know what I mean? And but the Philippines, I think there's great beaches here in Thailand, but I think there's more in the Philippines. Like, I went to Boracay, like a lot more. Like, I think I could probably spend a solid 2 months going from beach to beach to beach in the Philippines, and then jumping back to Makati to my, like, safer zone, like more, just more city living, but I could do a lot more side trips, I think, in the Philippines.
You know what? That's interesting. Basically, what you're saying is you got pros and cons. You're saying you got.
There's no perfect place.
No perfect place.
I was just, I just want to close it off. I just went, sometimes I go on trips to places where like, oh God, I'm so ready to get out of here. But I just went to Greece, Cyprus, and I went to Crete Island in Greece.
Okay.
I wasn't ready to leave. Like I loved it there.
Yeah.
The Mediterranean and those islands and the mountains and hiking and going to waterfalls. Like I love that shit. And there's a lot of that in the Philippines. So I know if I find the right places to go, I could enjoy my time in the Philippines.
Hey, look, man, Greeny Travels, guys, once again, y'all check them out. If y'all are down in the Philippines or you want a perspective on Thailand, or I guess he's also been down to the Philippines.
Yeah.
Y'all check him out. Great guy.
Thanks.
Look, I appreciate it, man. And you know what? I guess you could say I was very lucky to run into you. You're a super nice guy.
Yeah.
And
I
enjoy
appreciate
your
it.
Japanese food, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Japanese chicken wings are the best.
Japanese chicken wings. I didn't know that.
They have a lot of these. There's all kinds of different Japanese restaurants. They seem to specialize in different things.
Okay.
And so this one we're going to do is like more like little grilled things and chicken wings, like almost like appetizers. So, all right, man, I won't keep you.
All right. I won't keep you either. You'll probably get hungry. Take care, man.
Yeah.